Is it worth preaching about what I myself strive to live? Should I talk the talk of the walk I really just want to walk? How can I continue to define and articulate clearly things that I believe to be true about life when I myself fail to adhere to those very truths? Is that hypocrisy? My mind wanders to the image of an athlete.
Deep shot! What a perfect ending! Wilson toward the end zone. It is caught! Seattle's going to the Super Bowl!
Professional does not exclusively consider themselves to be professional when they perform perfectly. An NBA athlete remains an NBA athlete through the missed shots. They are not an athlete solely when they succeed.
I tried so hard and got so far. In the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. In the end, it doesn't even matter.
Perhaps an athlete is even more an athlete as a product of the missed shots. Missed shots mean shots attempted. As a prolific thought leader once said, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
An athlete cannot be an athlete without shot attempts.
One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to remind myself of a time when in spite of the way you...
Therefore, an athlete must be neither the shots made nor the shots missed, but fundamentally the shots attempted.
You fought with me, I'm surprised it got so things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to me. You kept everything inside.
As a longtime motorcyclist told me when I first began to ride, there are only two types of riders. Those who have gone down and those who are going down. There is no perfect record. By all accounts, and therefore all we have from which to operate, there is no perfection.
And got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Perfection is not attainable. An athlete cannot hit every single shot. Therefore, to be something must mean to be all aspects of that thing and not just any single aspect of it. An athlete cannot be an athlete without the shots missed and the shots made, or more fundamentally, the shots attempted. Indeed, perhaps an athlete is, fundamentally, the shots attempted and not the shots made or shots missed. There's an analogy in the Christian Bible about being tossed back and forth by the waves of the world and not maintaining a course forward. We will no longer be like immature children tossed back and forth by the waves and blown here and there by every wind of teaching. An athlete must believe in themselves and believe that they are an athlete through both the missed shots and the shots made in order to be an athlete. They must maintain a foundation, their belief in what they stand for, being an athlete, in order to remain steadfast and not get tossed back and forth by the waves of both their missed shots and their detractors who don't believe that they are what they say they are. Only then can an athlete truly be. An athlete is not an athlete as a product of a single decision. Rather, a multitude of decisions comprise an athlete. Every success and every failure requires another decision from the athlete. To be throughout many different circumstances and rising and falling of tides requires a consistency of decision that establishes an arc throughout all those different circumstances. An arc of consistency. An athlete is only an athlete in that they remain in a consistent arc throughout the many rises and falls of life, the missed shots, the shots made, the detractors, and establish that arc of consistency of being what they chose to be.
To fall, to lose it all. In the end, it doesn't even matter.
thing. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to remind myself of a time when I